Hi there, and welcome back to Prism Digital. I'm Lovetto Nazareth, and in this exciting video, I'm going to share with you 8 strategies that you can use to optimize your website for voice searches. Now, why are we talking about voice searches in the first place? If you are still wondering why voice searches are so important or why there is a need to optimize content for voice searches, well, we have some amazing stats that are surely going to blow your mind. Boom. Those days are long gone where people used to rely only on typing on their notepads, on their phones for their searches. Now, eMarketer suggests that 40% of internet users in the US prefer voice search. That's precisely 122.7 million users that use voice search. Now, this trend is only going to grow by over 9.5% in 2021. Now, according to Microsoft, more than a quarter of the world's population is using voice search features on their smartphones. Pundits also go on to say that we are in the midst of a voice search revolution, and this claim is fairly backed by stats. Now, the guru of them all, Google, says that 41% of adults and a staggering 55% of teens daily use voice search, and 20% of all queries using mobile phones are actually coming from voice searches. Now, an interesting fact is that not only mobile users prefer voice search, but also desktop users now. Roughly 25% of desktop queries are made using voice search. Now, these stats clearly show that voice search is actually the next big thing and is going to take over the search paradigm. So let's dig deeper on how voice search works and how you can make use of it. Now, before that, remember, if you like my video so far, please subscribe to my channel and click that little notification button below to get notified whenever I post a new vlog. So let's get back to the topic today. The voice search technology is mainly built on the concept of speech recognition. The basis of speech recognition is actually sound pockets that we just put out when we speak. For example, if we say cat, the program recognizes it at 3 separate phonetics: ka, a, ta. Phones and phonetics are the basis of which voice search is made up of. This technology combines phones and phonemes to turn what we call as words and letters and put it into context. This is precisely what our brain does actually in nanoseconds. However, speech recognition technology uses AI programs and algorithms to perform this process. So simply put, voice search works by first transcribing the speech into text, scanning the text for commands and queries, then surfing through sources and finding out the relevant data, arranging and displaying the data in a readable manner according to the user's intent. Now, what are those key parameters that Google looks for to search and rank you on voice search? Now, there are few key factors in addition to the traditional SEO strategies that can play a major role in ranking you for voice searches. According to research, the optimal word count preferred by Google to answer any voice search query is anywhere between 30 to 40 words. Moreover, it's also been found that search engines prefer the already ranked content to be used as an answer to voice searches as well. It's like the low-hanging fruit paradigm. If your content is not on the first few pages, it's unlikely to be pulled up as an answer for voice search. So if you've been incorporating traditional SEO techniques into your website, it will be easier for you to rank for voice searches using some advanced strategies. Now, this video basically talks about some of the key tips and tricks, apart from the traditional SEO techniques that you can use to rank your website on voice searches. So let's talk about these key tips and tricks, apart from the traditional SEO techniques that you can normally use to rank your website on your voice searches. This video is all about the voice search. So first, use relevant keywords. Now, keywords are an essential part of voice search, and using relevant keywords is crucial. Especially, you should focus on queries related to the keywords or keywords related to the specific query. Voice search requests usually carry a combination of questions like how, when, why, or where. And so adding them helps a lot for your query to appear on the search result. Moreover, filler words like I, the, on, for, etc. make your content more engaging and more conversational, therefore making it more search friendly. Restructure your existing content. Now, more and more users are using voice search nowadays, and content written in the traditional style will never rank because voice searches are more informal, concise, conversational. To tackle this problem, you have to reanalyze your content and restructure it. The objective here is actually to provide concise responses to questions to enhance the site's interface and make it more voice search friendly. Adding frequently asked questions on your website can also enhance the ranking, as they contain keywords that people usually search for. Target long tail keyword phrases. Long tail keyword phrases are usually used to answer the searcher's queries. People have indeed been using this technique to rank, and especially when you're not supposed to ignore the long tail keywords while optimizing your content for voice searches. Because you need to understand that voice search differs from the conventional keyword searching. It's surely impossible to cater the content exactly to what the searcher might search. But that's where long tail keywords comes in. They actually allow you to be able to be, they allow you to be a little more flexible while writing content, and they are more likely to rank for your voice search. Less loading time of the website. If you reduce the time that your website takes to load, you most probably are going to increase your ranking on Google. And a page that loads in milliseconds always seems to rank higher than pages that load longer or take longer to load. So, if the website loading time now primarily influences the bounce rate, therefore it should be made a priority to manage your website loading time. You can use compressed images, CDNs, content delivery network, and they all together can put your website loading time issues to bed. Now, compatibility with voice search devices is very important because people are now using all sorts of devices to interact with your website, and your website needs to be compatible with all of them. It's like people are using Alexa, they're using Google Home, they're using their remote voice controlled remote to watch content on their TVs. So just like that, numerous devices like laptops, tablets, mobiles are also used to Google voice search as well. So if a website is not compatible with the device that is being used for voice search, chances are it's not going to appear in the search results. So that you need to make sure that your website is compatible to rank on the first page. Content readability. Now, writing decent and concise content is not only a simple requirement, it's an absolutely essential thing if you want to rank. Now, the key is to avoid unnecessary complex vocab, jargon, and use simple to read and understand wording. The voice search trend is gaining ground, and marketers need to be vigilant to make sure their content copes up with the demand. Now, giants like Google, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft are already in this game, and you will see more of these companies jumping on the voice search bandwagon and become a big thing. Now, Google My Business is massive if you want to rank for voice search. Now, it has been noticed, and we've done a lot of research around it, that 50% of voice searches are actually about finding local businesses. Now, going a bit deeper, we realize that 46% of these voice searches are actually even to search not only for direction, but also to search for rankings. Now, people are using voice search to search for businesses, to search for films, to search for pharmacies, restaurants, and all of these other things. So if you are a small business, GMB platform is extremely essential for you. Check out my video on how to optimize your GMB platform for voice search, but that's a totally different thing. Now, if you have a business, you obviously already have a YouTube channel. And if you have a YouTube channel, you need to optimize your YouTube for voice search. Now, YouTube is the little brother of Google, and the same technology that drives Google voice search also powers YouTube's voice search capabilities. So, for example, here when you say, "Hey Google, play Hootie and the Blowfish on my TV," Google Home is actually piggybacking on YouTube's voice search indexing capabilities to display the search result on your TV. So if you optimize your videos on your YouTube channel to be accessible for, say, voice search, you can literally score 2 goals with 1 free kick. Pardon the generalization, I love football and I just had to make a comparison. But football aside, optimizing your video content for voice search could massively improve your SERPs on Google itself. Test it out. Try typing in best SEO agency in UAE or Dubai, and you will find my video with my face ranking number 1 in over 29 countries, and I kid you not. Let me know in the comments below if you found my video ranking in your country. I have tested it out, and 29 countries is where I rank number 1. So, last but not least, as I said earlier, jump on to the voice search revolution. Use these tips and tricks to stay on top of this growing phenomenon and rank your website, just like I did mine, on voice search. That's it for today. If you have any queries or comments, please write to me in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Don't forget to like this video and share it with all your other friends. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and week ahead.